It's got to be perfect.
Playing you the best mix of then and now. This is Box UK.
Perfection.
It's SBS. I'm Box UK. Gonna play a perfect 10 for me.
Shut up, you girl.
Number 10.
Known for his headwear, Graham Bonnet. Night Games.
She's a man in the busy street. He's almost incomplete. He takes his pleasure in strange ways. And the lady in the library, she's just like you and me. You wouldn't know her at all. She takes a train up to the great big city. She knocks the door and steps right in. He's just a fool that someone like to pity. They work it out in the house of sin. Night games. They pay for their night games. They work to numbers, they don't use names. It says in the rules, it's strictly for the cools to play their night games. They pay for their night games. Always play one last game. Games of the night. Every room is a different scene. Everyone has a different dream. They make it any way they choose. You can get anything you need. Anyone in the price agrees. And nothing left for you to lose. It's entertainment for the lost and lonely. And cabaret for those who care. The last entertainment of the one and only. It's got to be if it gets you there. Night games. They pay for their night games. They work to numbers, they don't use names. It says in the rules, it's strictly for the ghouls to play their night games. They pay for their night games. Always play one last frame. It says in the rules. Night games. They pay for their night games. They work to numbers, they don't use names. It says in the rules. It's strictly for the ghouls to play their night games.
Graham Bonnet, Night Games, 1981. We know about Graham Bonnet.
Was born in Skegness,
Right.
and he was in the Marbles in the 60s.
Really?
Only one woman.
Yeah, what a record.
Tune. And also with Rainbow and the Michael Schenker Group.
Wow. Wow, wow,
It's all
wow.
his solo stuff as well. Plus, was it Supergirl? Hey, Supergirl.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, yes. Yeah. Well, I'd never thought about that. Now then, so let's get on to number 9. But before that, that's the sort of stuff that used to play at Farm Road Club, innit, on a Sunday night. It used to... Farm Road Club, they were right band on.
Right turn on.
Yeah, Alexander's Palace and Manhattan's. Weekly. Brilliant.
Number 9.
Lead singer with...
Shadow Barkey.
Yeah, but...
Undertones.
And who else?
Them.
Answers on a postcard.
I hear a lot of stories, I suppose they could be true, all about love and what it can do to you. High is the risk of striking out, the risk of how I've grown. Anything is better than being alone. I know, 'cause I learn a little every day. I know, 'cause I listen when the experts say that a good heart these days is hard to find. A good heart, love, the lasting kind. A good heart these days is hard to find. So please be gentle with this heart of mine. As I reflect on all my childhood dreams, my ideas of love went as foolish as they seemed. If I don't start looking now, I'll be left behind. And a good heart these days, it's hard to find. I know it's a dream I'm willing to defend. I know it will all be worth it in the end. And a good heart these days is hard to find. A good heart, the lasting kind. A good heart these days is hard to find. So please be gentle with this heart of mine. And a good heart these days is hard to find. A good heart, the lasting kind. A good heart these days is hard to find. So please be gentle with this heart.
Feargal Sharkey, also lead singer with The Assembly.
This heart of mine.
To number 3 in the charts back in 1983, I believe. With no, 80 earlier than that, I think. Go and have a look. Sandra Vallance, she's doing some perfect 60s and 70s. It's now time for her 80s. At number 8,
Number 8.
her love of hot chocolate continues into the 80s. Denny was telling me an interesting fact. What was the name of the lead singer?
Oh, no, we can't say. I'm not going to bother.
Okay. His nickname coined the phrase hot chocolate. Answered on a postcard.
If someone tells you there's no other form of life, and you believe in that too, I'm gonna tell you about the other night. I swear that it's true. picture that appeared before my eyes. Was it good? Was it evil? On the ship from other skies, I was frightened, I was scared, I was thrown into confusion as they stood right there in front of me. It wasn't an illusion. Oh no, no doubt about it. Oh no, no doubt about They stood right there in front of me. What can they be? No illusion, no, no doubt about it. Oh no, no doubt about it. Oh no, no doubt about it. Oh no, no doubt about it. No, 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 ain't no doubt. No, ain't no doubt.
Yeah, the Sandra picked Hot Chocolate record from the 70s as her number one. In the 80s, 1980, no doubt about it. It's number 8 tune. Now, number 7, another one that she's picked from the 70s back into the 80s. David Bowie.
Number 7.
Modern Love.
I know when to go out, know when to stay in, get things done. I catch a paper boy when things don't really change. I'm standing in the wind, but I never wave bye-bye. But I try, I
1983, Sandra's number 7 choice. Should have made number 1 as well. Derek,
why didn't David Bowie use his real name?
Because he was called Graham or something like that.
No, David Robert Jones.
David Jones?
Yeah.
Always learning with Derek, always learning. Right then, I'll tell you what, Derek, I'm sure you'll appreciate this one as much as me. What a tune this is.
Number 6.
A Japanese Christmas classic.
London Boys?
Yeah.
Hey!
Did you have these on?
Yeah, twice.
Wow. Two Muscle Marys. They weren't gay, were they? They're both married, but I think it was the record company that got them all cladded up in leather and everything else. Probably that Louis Walsh again. And reckon, are they both alive? Derek, have you
No,
found?
they were killed in a car crash in the Eastern Alps near Austria in 1996.
Wow.
Number 5.
talking about records that highlighted the 80s. This is definitely one of them. Ryan Paris, Dolce Vita. Would we got you that, Derek? Look, would we have got you that?
No.
Did you know that? No. I knew that, honestly. You got 3.5, sir.
So?
When Derek dies, he's going to say on his gravestone, "Here lies Derek, 3.5."
We are walking like in a Dolce Vita. This time we got it right. We're living like in a Dolce Vita. Gonna dream tonight. We're dancing like in a Dolce Vita, with lights and music on. Our love is made in the Dolce Vita, nobody else than you. It's our last night, together with our love again. Another light, before we're drawn in darkness. Say you never leave me now. Say you're gonna love me now. Down in the Dolce Vita, wipe all your fears away. We live it like in a Dolce Vita, a game of yesterday. I'm so alone in the Dolce Vita. Oh baby, telephone. This magic's gone in the Dolce Vita, nobody else than you. It's our last night, together with our love again. Another light, before we join darkness. Say you never leave me now. Say you're gonna love me. It's our last night, together with our love again. Another light, before we drown in darkness. Say you never leave me now. Say you're gonna love me now.
Ryan Paris, Dolce Vita.
Well, that what it was there.
Yes, definitely, 100%. Did it get to number 1? I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Number 4.
Another surprise. Apparently, my mate Mark Chaplin went to watch these and said they were rubbish. Couldn't sing. But when they could sing, they had a massive hit with this, 1987, The Christians, An Ideal World.
Before you point the finger and hope the whole thing disappears, remember empty words will fall and fall upon the deafest ear. He won't give in without a fight, and foul play without a doubt. No silver lining to be seen in this thundercloud. Oh, that's not allowed in the ideal world. We'd be free to choose, but in my real world, oh, you can bet we're gonna lose. Your money fills their pockets, fear fills their tiny minds. At last the world is talking now. This ain't no way to treat mankind. No. A sudden blackout stops the show, but doesn't stop the way I am. 'Cause all my life I've been oppressed. You're not the first to say I am. do all I can for an ideal world where we're free to choose. But in my real world, you can bet we're gonna lose. In the ideal world, we can start again. But my real world depends on the color of your skin. We could be free forever if they would only change. But rules never change. No, no. A speck of blue up in the sky, a song of hope, a noble thought. But how long must the people die before the guilty ones are caught? Or will you spare a thought for an ideal world where we're free to choose? For an ideal world where we're no longer born to lose. In the ideal world, we can start again. Now in my real world, let's put an end to suffering and suffering. In the ideal world, we're now free to choose. Oh, in my real world, we are safe to air our views. In the ideal world, we can start again. Now in my real world, it matters not about the color of your skin. Ideal world, free to choose. Ideal world.
Sandra Vallance's Perfect 10 from the 1980s. The Four, Christians, An Ideal World.
Number 11.
Shut up. Wrong button.
Number 3.
I know she went to watch these at Scarborough. Duran, Hungry Like the Wolf, at 3.
Dark in the city, night is a wire. Steam in the subway, earth is a fire. Woman, you want me, give me a sign. And catch my breathing even closer behind.
Something Like the World Chart in 1982. Duran.
Formed in 1978 in Birmingham.
That long? I knew they were from Birmingham.
Yeah.
Are they still doing... Well, obviously they're still doing bits,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Yeah.
What about these then?
Number 2.
The big summer record of 1983. Casey and the Sunshine Band and Give It Up. Number 1 for weeks. Kept Madonna off the top spot. Remember, because we used to go down to Skegness and sing this all the way down there. Sandra's number 1 is coming up next. Can you, if you know her, can you guess what it could be? Because I would have never got it in a million years. It's next.
Everybody wants you. Everybody wants your love. I just like to make you mine, all mine. Na 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 na. Baby, give it up, baby, give it up. Na 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 na. Baby, give it up, baby, give it up. Everybody sees you. Everybody looks and stares. I just like to make you mine, all mine. Na 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 na. Baby, give it up, baby, give it up. Na 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 na. Baby, give it up, baby, give it up. Give it up. Everybody wants you. Everybody wants your love. I just like to make you mine, all mine. Na 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 na. Baby, give it up, baby, give it up. Na 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 na. Baby, give it up, baby, give it up. Can you give it, give it up? Come on, baby, I need your love. Give it up, some of your love. Come on and play the game of love. Everybody is in need, give it up.
Do these perfect ends, especially when there's good music on. Like we've had today. It's absolutely thrown. It's 1 o'clock
Brilliant.
now already.
Flown by.
Absolutely. So as I said, I'm not here next week. What I'm going to do is something very, very special for you. I'm going to play you, it'll be a playback. Still tune in next Tuesday morning, 11 o'clock, where I'm going to play you my first ever podcast, my first ever radio show on Box UK during lockdown. With the Sunday sesh live on Box UK. There's a Family Fortunes quiz on there, there's bits and pieces, there's reverse it and everything else. So the first ever one, and believe it or not, I've got every single one of them shows. Every single one.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. So we'll start playing some of them back and bring back some great memories when we were all in lockdown.
We couldn't go nowhere.
No, we couldn't go nowhere. Thank you, Sandra, for your input today. It's been absolutely
Brilliant.
amazing.
Brilliant.
And thank you, Derek, for joining me and telling us all those really interesting facts. But You'll never guess what Aunt Sandra's number one is from 1985.
The UK's number one.
Bruce Springsteen, Hungry Heart.
Need to see him later this year.
All your old men, 70-year-olds stick together.
Got to.